Welcome back to TPAAsports.com. I'm over here on the USSSA website, kind of in our second conversation regarding rosters. You can see from the previous video, I've kind of added a few more. The last video, we input 2. Stopped the video, and I think I did another 6 or 7 more. So I think I have a total of 9. If you will recall, just as a quick review, on Mr. Williams here, I went ahead and put in all of his information. Remember, none of that is necessary, but it's kind of one of those things. It's nice to have if you're using this as kind of your contact manager for your team. Okay, I'm going to scroll up here. We're going to talk about a couple of things. Let's talk about this term frozen. What does that mean? Well, your roster basically is in 2 states. It's in either a frozen state or it's in a not or an unfrozen state. Now, what that basically ties to is how we can make changes within our roster. If your roster is not frozen like this one, you can make as many adds and as many deletes as you want to. There's no minimum, no maximum, other than you can only have 15 players on your team. Other than that, you can make 10 adds, 10 drops, 5 adds, 7 drops. It doesn't matter. You can do anything you want to with your roster. However, when the state changes to frozen, then you're limited in what you can do. And just on the surface, you might think, well, I don't want my roster to be frozen. Well, it's not all bad. For instance, let me give you an example. Let's say James Pappas. James Pappas played for more than one USSSA team. Let's say he played for me on my team and he played for you on your team. So this one player plays for both teams. Okay, I do something that forces my roster to be frozen. For instance, I go up and I play in a national invitational tournament and I win the thing. That certainly will get your roster frozen. At that point in time, James Pappas belongs to me. You might have put him on your roster first, but at this point in time, he belongs to me. Okay. Now that's the upshot. The downshot to freezing your roster is at that point in time, you only have 3 ups and 3 downs. That means you can add 3 players and you can delete 3 players. So for the most part, we'll go through most of the season with unfrozen rosters. There will be a point in time before the national tournament in June where we will freeze everybody's rosters at that point in time. And believe me, you'll have plenty of time. That date will be posted. You'll know when that date is when we go through and freeze everybody's rosters. Okay. Obviously, this is the name of the team. Let's kind of begin to work in this box here. This view that we're looking at here is your view team. If you wanted to look at a printable roster, this is what we're after. This is the sum of the game right here. This little document is what you need to bring with you when you show up for team check-in. Okay? Over on our site, we talk about when you set up your team on our site, we talk about your USSSA, your 10-digit USSSA roster number. Here it is right here. Typically starts with a 9. Okay, so that is your USSSA roster number. I'm going to back up here, and I'm actually going to show you how to print this here in a minute. If we wanted to add more players, we could. If we need to edit a player, we can simply edit a player. Let's go to Mitchell Jones, and we can edit him. And we notice what we can edit. Address, city, zip, phones, email. Notice what we can't edit, and that is the birthday. We cannot ourselves, as a manager, as a coach of the team, once that name and once that birthday goes in there, you cannot change it. Okay, yourself. We can change it as USSSA representatives, or we can get it changed, I need to say, but I can't change it myself as a coach. Okay, if you want to remove a player, if I wanted to remove Mr. Garcia, I simply highlight him, click remove, and you can see Mr. Garcia is no longer with us. Okay, So this is kind of the end of the conversation when we talk about rosters. You can see it's a pretty simple process. The keys to this deal is getting your players inputted correctly the first time. Make sure that the first and last name are the same first and last name that's on their birth certificate. I don't care what they go by. I don't care that they go by Tito. If their name is Thomas, Thomas needs to be in their roster. And make sure their birth date is correct. And remember the beauty of the system. And you need to kind of lean on this and understand the fairness that the system will not let you put an older kid, a kid that's too old, will not let you put him in this roster. Again, if you have any questions, any particular questions on rosters that I didn't answer over these last two videos, please jot them down. Go back to our site, tpaasports.com. Go up to contact us. There's plenty of phone numbers and email addresses there. Feel free to give us a call or shoot me an email, and I'll answer any question you need. Until then, we will pick up another topic here in just a minute.